Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind.
My love.
You make me feel like nobody else, nobody else.
If you're under him, then you ain't getting over him.
I got on time.
Hi my salty pecans and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela and on today's video I am going to be sharing with you all 5 plants that are perfect for shady, low light areas, especially now since it's winter. We are not getting the best lighting in general. It doesn't matter where you're living. If you're living where it's winter right now, the lighting is not all that good. The sunlight is not as shining and hot and humid and dry as it normally would. Your home is probably just dry alone from the heat, but other than that, lighting wise, it's not the best. So if you're interested in the 5 plants that I'm going to mention that work really well in low light shady areas, then keep on watching. So welcome back everyone. I'm gonna get right into it. The first plant that fits so well in shady low light areas are definitely Calatheas. I don't remember the exact one. I think this is the rattlesnake Calathea. My cousin actually got me this for my birthday, and surprisingly this is the only Calathea I own and it's doing pretty good. It lives, you know, right here near my grow light, and it is just amazing how this plant opens and closes throughout the day in accordance to daylight. Even if my grow light is off and it's daytime, my plant just naturally just comes down. And even if my grow light is still on, it has closed up, it has perked up, it just knows what to do naturally. So definitely get you a Calathea. These plants are so good for low light shady areas. The next plant that is very good for shady low light areas definitely has to be Sansevieria, aka Dracaenas. They have changed the name, so these are no longer Sansevierias, they are considered Dracaenas if you want to be more technical. I've been calling it, you know, Sansevierias for so long, snake plants, so I will struggle to call it the proper nomenclature, but right now I'm choosing to call it Sansevierias. So snake plants are such great plants to have in low light shady areas. They don't need a lot. They're so easy to propagate. They're so easy to grow. I have a few of these. I also have this plant in my office because my office does not get natural sunlight. It gets fluorescent fake lighting and that baby is thriving. So definitely get you a snake plant. Hey salty pecans, are you still watching this video? If you are, go ahead and smash the like button and share this video. Share this video to any of your friends or family that might be interested in low light plants, shady area plants, or just in general to someone who might not be interested in plants but might find this interesting. So yes, let's get back into the remainder of this video. You know I can't talk about low light shady plants, amazing plants, without mentioning my favorite, honestly my favorite type of plant, and that is the Epipremnum aureum, aka the pothos plant. This one is the golden pothos to be more specific. This plant can live, do not quote me because it's not true, but literally in the darkest of darkest spaces. This plant is able to just do it. The more light obviously that you provide this plant, the faster it'll grow, the larger the foliage will be, so do keep that in mind. But this plant can tolerate shady low light areas. I absolutely love the pothos plant, the golden pothos, which is this one in particular. A beauty. You need this beauty in your collection. The next plant that I actually never owned, but I know they are very tolerant for shady low light areas, and that has to be the peace lilies. The peace lilies are beautiful. They're such just chill plants. I never owned one. They're not kind of my look style wise, but the peace lily is the next one that you can have in your collection if you have a space that is shady and or low light. The last plant, but definitely not least, that fits really well in low light shady areas has to be Ripsalis. This one in particular is my Ripsalis Ripsalis I don't remember which type of Ripsalis this is, but this is one of them. And this plant is just, it's grown, I would say, a pretty good amount. I've had a few casualties with this beauty, and right next to it is the plant that I hate the most ever in my entire collection, and that is these fucking mother of thousands. I cannot stand these plants, okay? They're everywhere and I can't get rid of them. Literally, I cannot get rid of them. This grew over the winter. It was not here before, I'll promise you that. So the Ripsalis is the last and final amazing plant that, don't look at it, don't try it. The Ripsalis is the last and final plant that, you know, it's tolerant in shady, low light areas, but the more light you provide these plants, the better. This particular Ripsalis might not be the best, but there are the Bociferas, the Pilocarpas. There are just so many different varieties of Ripsalis. These babies also flower beautiful. So, it is all. This Mustang has been walking all over the floor trying to get attention. So my salty pecans, those are the 5 plants that you should keep an eye out for if you have a shady, low light area, but you want to switch it up. You can either look into the pothos, you can look into the Ripsalis, you can look into the Calatheas or the Sansevierias. So with that being said, thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this little cookie family because we're pretty awesome here. Become a salty pecan, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video, and I will see you on the next one. She is not with the shits. She just wants to climb into my closet, and it's not happening. Okay. Bye everyone. To pick up the phone. Don't let him bring you back to it.